So many people tell me that they want to crack this posture. So I will explain 4 fundamental things to check in your body to ensure you practice this posture safely. Number 1, and probably the most important. If you are new to this pose, a safety check is paramount to check the length of your humerus, otherwise known as your upper arm bone, is the same length or longer than the length of your neck and head. So to carry out your check, stand in front of a mirror, ensure you are tall through the crown of your head, interlace your fingers, cradle the top of the back of your skull, and imagine you're pressing your forearms into an imaginary ceiling. Let your shoulders come up to your ears and then check that your forearms are level, but ideally higher than the crown of your head. It's called headstand, but the crown of the head always, in fact, wants to be very light on the ground. It's actually the rest of your body keeping you in balance. The reason this is important is because if your humerus is shorter than the length of your neck and head, the only thing taking the load of your balance will be the crown of your head, which will more than likely cause the neck to compress. This, in fact, makes it dangerous for you to practice this posture at all. So if this is you, consider headstand off the menu. Number 2, you need deep active hip flexion. What I mean by this is that your thigh bones need to be able to draw close to your chest in a bent knee position so that you can stack those hips over your shoulders with ease when you're upside down. And no, being just bendy isn't going to fix it. In order to get your active hip flexion working, your hip joints need to be able to move into this range on their own. Think forward folds without pulling on your legs, or think leg lifts, either standing or from the ground. Or even just trying to draw your thigh bone in towards your chest without grabbing your shin. Number 3, you need to have shoulder mobility. You simply need to be able to lift your arm bones above your head with ease. And I'm talking about true shoulder mobility without the rest of your body compensating. And flaring the ribs to reach your arm bones above your head is a little hack that your body will use to carry out this action. So be aware of this. It can be deceiving and you might think that you have mobile shoulders, but not necessarily if something else in your body is having to compensate. Number 4, last but not least, you need to create stability through the following areas of your body for headstand: the shoulders, the deep core layer, the glutes, and the legs. And once you have all this in check, you're good to go. It sounds like a lot, doesn't it? But if you're struggling to get into this posture, ask yourself, do I have all these things in check? And if not, start working on them. Let me know if you find this video helpful and if you would like me to post any more hints, tips, or drills for your headstand practice.